Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, evening, whatever time zone in the world you are. It's your Blue Archive gacha whale, beginner artist, self-proclaimed, and your boy, Tosanyu. Welcome to the art stream. For today I will be drawing another VTuber fan art, and this time it will be from Gigi Murin from HololiveEN of the group HololiveEN Justice. I think. Yeah, Justice it was. Not Advent. So. Tomorrow's gonna be her birthday, like in my time zone. I think like in everyone's time zone for now. And yeah, I will like be drawing something connected with happiness here, I guess. So we'll keep it like pretty simple. Not a one draw challenge. Probably we'll take it like slowly while like doing it, and yeah, this is like all about it for today's program. Okay. Okay, something like that. I wonder if this will work. I want to draw like two characters in one. Yes, also had a little mascot character in there. Don't really know how to call it. Well, maybe I can draw two. Maybe it can work. Let's see. Overall, gonna be something like something happiness. But not full body. Okay, let's try. I think I will not draw her with her hoodie. My first fan art of Justice was when I drew Gigi with her hoodie on. But it's like it's difficult to draw for sure. I think for Gura it was also like hard for me to draw that. Hello, Barry. Welcome to the art stream. I'm drawing Gigi from HololiveEN Justice. Welcome. Using my very freaking old emotes I did 3 years ago. Cool, thank you. When I was like surfing on X during the evening, I saw like a clip of an anime. I think it's called Mao 2099, and there was like a short sequence where you had Toa-sama, like HololiveEN VTuber, featured there. And I thought it was kind of funny. Like 2099, the humanity and it's like another kind of new control. There's a new system and everything, but still whole life is around. And I was like thinking, hey, if an anime features whole life, then I need to watch it. Actually, it's actually decent. Really good first episode. I'm kind of curious what is like more to come. OMG. And we had something like with the VTuber Legend anime, right? That it has like some Easter eggs with HololiveEN. But Mao, you know, like a fantasy, dystopian in the future kind of setting. It was like interesting, I have to say. Like this season has some good animes, but will take a little bit of time for me to catch up, since from the last season I still have to like finish some. I did a little bit of a binge watch on the evening yesterday. I was like finishing HololiveEN. I finished Atri, My Dear Moments. And I'm still like watching Tensui no Sakuna. Sakuna is like a rice field, rice farming kind of anime. The game, I think like I watched HololiveEN, like Myth playing it back in the days. But now when I watch the anime, it's like the plots, but more, but better paced. And actually the characters are like really likable. And even if they're like not like in the beginning, they run like through a redemption arc, kind of. Or rather than redemption, there's like development in their character, and they start to become better and better over time. I think that was like pretty nice. I'm still not finished with Sakuna, but this was great. Pacing's like good enough. Atri was also like something I liked. Sounds interesting. Well, it's rice farming, right? Yeah, like there was like something with the harvest, goddess of harvest. And I can't really like sell you this kind of story. Cannot really sell it well. Rice farming, huh? Well, you learn something about rice. About how people like back in the days like farmed that staple of Asian food, right? But besides on like giving you trivia about rice farming, it gives you like an interesting story as well, interesting characters, and characters with their faults, but they move forward and get better over time. I love rice, so anything that has to do with rice, I'm interested. I mean, everyone of the sea. Well, you're not from sea, but yeah. I guess everyone likes rice. But yeah, there was like a point in the anime, yeah, depending on how you like farm it, you know, like how much water you use, how you do each kind of process, and to like make brown rice to white rice, for example, can change the taste. But to be honest, rice tastes the same pretty much. The rice tastes the same. But I kind of find it like interesting how the anime, how like Tensui no Sakuna, the anime adaptation, does the kind of thing. Say like the Japanese title, but it's called like Sakuna of Rice and Eels? I don't know. It's something like that. Sakuna of the Rice something something. Like Sukuna of like Jujutsu Kaisen, but not Suku, but Saku, right? I'm ready to rise, but I saw your latest drawing. It is so cute and funny, lol. Thank you. It's pretty simplistic. Pretty simplistic. But it was good enough, and Ollie saw it and left me a like. When I like woke up, this was like one thing I like woke up to. When I checked later on my way to like while I was like shopping, I saw that on the notification on my phones. I was like, hey, cool. From what I know, like Udin, the name Udin in Indonesia is like, could be like from any random guy there. Just like called after a random guy. It's like Bob, it's like Tanaka in Japan. Or like Kevin, right? It's just like some random ass. So yeah, if you take a little multi-layered, it's like, why do you talk to some random ass guy here? Yeah. Bob. Crying emoji. But I couldn't like really understand, I don't really understand the humor, you know? If I maybe like understand, oh Bob, okay, why do you talk to some random Bob? Don't understand really, but for them it sounds funny, so yeah, I guess. But yeah, try humor and cute art style can work out somehow. Not really much of an expert. Let's do a sketch first of all. Then later on I will like do it cleaner. How does it look like? So it's like not a singular color with the hair, there are like two colors mixed in there. Like nowadays a lot of VTuber designs, they don't have like a solo color but like multi-colors. At least two. Like with Ollie there was like a lot of colors. Gray, this pink red, and light pink red. Like 3 different colors minimum. Black and red, gray and red. Like this kind of contrast works pretty well together. With Gigi it's like mostly in the warm tones, like orange and brown, yellow, red. It's like kind of in the same color palette, like of warm colors. Colors Jalo, hi. Like good designs have like a main color kind of, a main theme, and then some complementary colors. Sometimes we like a character because of the design. Like if a show has or like a game has like good looking characters, and then it's like, then yeah, we want to play as those characters, right? Nobody wants to play like ugly character. This character design is like super important. Well, it's gonna be a little bit difficult with drawing her in a way that's like fitting for the character design. Did draw her before. But it was like with the hoodie on. Now without the hoodie, it should be easier actually. Don't know how I'm still awake again. Isn't it morning at your time zone? I was like expecting you to be online. Really. Almost 4:30. I just got off a stream that was super long, so that's why I'm still up. Hey, man. Must be like a stream you were really into. It was important for you to stay awake, huh? I appreciate that you're here, but yeah, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Well, it's good for the moment that I got like someone watching me. In the long run, you know. I don't know if you can keep this up. But yeah, I'm probably gonna schedule my streams like differently. Like I have vacation, a week of vacation, so my stream times are a little bit different than usual. But yeah, I'm trying like a little bit things out with like time zones and like where does it work the best. Normally during my time zone it's always very early in the morning or like during the evening. Not evening maybe. Afternoon, late afternoon to evening. Something like that. Yeah, so if I'm gonna stream in the morning it's like midnight or like evening for you guys. And if I do it in the evening it's like maybe noon? Yeah, maybe noon. It's like more EU friendly, more EU friendly, but for Asia it's gonna be weird, and for US or like in the West it's like it's like not for those who go to school really. This kind of target time zone. I'm not really aiming for a young audience, not really. I guess. I imagine my viewership to be like some middle-aged or like someone around in their 20s, you know, like studying or like working, and they have me on the secondary screen and just listening to me yap while occasionally watching how far have I come with the art progress. Something like that. If I'm gaming, however, yeah, it can be like really mixed. And not really getting the audience I like to aim at. But there's a risk with that. If you want like bigger reach, it means like a lot more different people are like streaming in, including those who don't want to be in. But it means like more opportunities, more chances. Like if you open the gates, instead of keeping the gatekeeping on. Like besides, besides drawing, Zatsudan, occasionally karaoke, I do also like gaming streams. But with gaming streams is always the case. Once you're like done with the game, always the question what comes like next. You know, if it's not like an online game like Genshin, like gacha games, you know, that are like have a live service, that are like, you know, like MMOs. There's like not really an end to this game since there's always like new content coming up, no live service, keeping it alive. Like if I play like normal games with like an ending and such, I cannot keep milking it out, so I need like to switch another game. I was like thinking after Omori October I will like switch to visual novel games. You know, like read-alongs, like just reading things out. Did like the playthrough read-along of Minato Aqua's game, Aquarium, and when I like look back at it, I really like the experience of like doing that. No, I'm just like calmly reading out my lines and listening like to the voice acted dialogues, you know, like this kind of back and forth. Occasionally it's like me commenting on things and like my reaction kind of. Like visual novel games, yeah. It's like a novel, you know, like reading a book, but it's assisted with music, with like visuals, illustrations, CGs, like computer graphics, you know, like where like a lot of thought is like put in. They have like those sprites that are like changing expressions or like poses, right? And besides the music, it's assisted with sound effects, you know, when they strike a pose sometimes, and then that seems like they're punching you, when they aim closer, you know, they're like those kind of visual effects on like making certain actions, on like visualizing some certain actions without actually drawing it, you know, like in an animation. Yeah, visual novel games, basically. It's like reading a book, but it has like all those kind of fancy add-ons. Not a voice manga, nah. It's not like if manga pales and then it's like voice acted, nah. Not really like that. But it has like more things that elevates it. And some are like pretty good. But what I aim for is like, you know, those where you read mostly instead of like having actual gameplay. Cool, the only ones I know is horror ones. Yeah. For my part, it's mostly romance. Romance. Going the path of like lovey-dovey, you know, kind of. But also I like the character dramas and such, you know. Like more than like romance, there's like more of a message behind there. And having some meaning in playing it, actually, rather than, yeah, it's like for, oh, or like fan service or something, you know. But yeah, if I'm gonna stream visual novel games, I need to make sure those are like okay, you know, all ages at least, like within the terms, the community guidelines, you know, something like that. So yeah, I can't like play sassy things. Omori is okay, even though it's like rated 18, since it's not like the ooh stuff, it's like the horror ones, right? I got like a little bit of glimpses of like the phobias and the hallucinations, you know, of what the main character sees, but yeah, not the sassy games. You know, it can be like funny content too, sassy games, like trying to stream it. Like there was a little bit of an era in HololiveEN streaming where Machina X Leon from Holo Stars Tempest. He streamed like Trouble Days, like Eroge, you know, like which has those woohoo scenes in there. And yeah, he got like to our roots, and then it was like there to the climax of the scene, and it would like show boobies, you know, and he would be like screaming, "Wah!" and quickly like covering it up, you know, with Vespa Noah's face or something like that. And it was kind of funny between this back and forth. And some senpais that saw that he streamed this game, then be like, "Oh, we have permissions for the game." Then they actually tried to stream that, you know. Kali, for example, she streamed like Trouble Days, and she didn't know what she got into, and then yeah, she covered then the boobies like with her avatar, then cloned it, covered other boobie, and you know, after pressing enter, then the illustration with the boobies would like expand, and then the places where she covered it, like with her avatar, you know, it doesn't cover it actually anymore. Then she has to adjust it again, and actually she tried to like wing it and like still continue the stream, then reading out the sassy dialogues, and at some point the stream was like shut down, you know, because YouTube bonked her. It was like, I watched it live, it was like super funny, kind of. And a lot of other senpais, they did like the same, kind of, that they stream it regardless, you know, because it made like good entertainment. So it can be funny. But I think they can only do that because they're like on a carpo. If their account gets like temporarily restricted or something like that, the management can like get it back. They have like this influence kind of. But if I were to do it, yeah, I'm so dead. Sounds like chaos, yeah. I wonder if the clips are like still there. Like some of the streams, they are like not up anymore, like the stream VODs. But there surely are like some clips. This was the era of Machina Sex Flayon. Machina X Flayon is streamer from Holo Tempest, Holo Stars, you know. He's the pilot of the crew, the red guy. Not of Armis, of Tempest, yeah. So yeah, sassy games, you know, trying to stream that can be like good. And actually the writing for the characters are like really well. It's like nothing about the service alone. Like most of the games, like they excel like in those kind of writings, and when they get like anime adaptations, you know, without the sassy, and it's good. And it has like really good music and like art. I'm learning so much lore of these people. I didn't know some of them were so wild. Yeah. I mean, you would like think, oh, whole life full of stars, they're like full of idols, they all say so, right? But actually there are some really wild people there, and it's for the better, you know, entertainment-wise. Hello, role player. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying fan art of Gigi of HololiveEN Justice. Hello. No, I can't draw the design. I'm so bad. What is that? Looks like this. Then there's like some accessory like here. There's so much on that. And it goes up like that. And after that words is like more. And I think I would only draw the fingertips. But yeah, I would like plan to play more visual novel games afterwards. I have like some already bought. I watched a little bit of Atri, the anime, and I liked it. and I would like to play the visual novel. I was like actually like researching about the game, like is there an uncensored patch, you know? Is there like something that where you can unlock things? Actually no, it's like completely all ages, so I can play it without worries. So I would like try to stream that after I'm like done with Omori. Maybe like Katawa Shoujo as well. This is like one's for free. Like Archery is like about this kind of story where the world is like in a kind of bad space, bad place. Like the sea levels are rising, and it's a little bit like Nagi no Sakura, like, you know, when like the sea levels are rising, that like a part of civilization goes away, and it's like about solving this kind of problem, and what else? While searching for something underwater, you know, like things that like lost in the civilization. The main character founds like an kind of android girl that looks like very like a human and acts like a human. And from there on, like his approach and like life changes. Like he was like very depressive boy kind of in the beginning, but this humanoid girl is like more changed in his life, and despite like being actually an android, she behaves like really human-like, and you know, they do like mistakes, you know, because it's like more human-like. They mess things up, they forget like things, they're not perfect mates, for example. And this was like kind of interesting to see, since I watch like series like Chobits and Plastic Memories, for example, and those explored the theme of like human to robots, you know, or like cyborgs, androids, like pretty well. And it's kind of like deep, you know. They look like humans, behave like humans, but actually humans, do they have a heart? Do they know how to love someone? You know, it's kind of like it can kind of be like Detroit as well, kind of, you know, that we have like, okay, human rights. Do robots, androids also deserve rights? You know, it explores that like a little bit more, but also tries to go a little bit more in a romantic way, kind of. Oh my god, the collar and sleeve are already looking so good. Been so long since I watched Chobits, but I remember absolutely enjoying it. Yeah, it was good. It was good. The beginning was kind of like a bait, you know, like a edgy bait, but actually it was like, they were like, haha, it's not actually not about the fan service, it's actually a deep show. Enjoy. Yeah, it was good. I like that. When the story of those kind of android kind of stories, you know, android-human relationship actually goes like deeper in this direction. But yeah, I have to rewatch it at some point, I guess. You should try Key the Metal Idol. No, I will look into that. I will look into that. Don't have time to like check it out now. Like while I was drawing. Where can I get that? Is this on Steam? I probably should like research before like ask, right? Can do that. My hands are full, right? How do you draw this? Kinda difficult. think with Chobits, it was not really about... Yeah, I think it was not really about that. Human and androids, kind of. Because they could be used in the world of Chobits to like fulfill your carnal desires, kind of. But for Hibiki's case, it was really like giving him like it was like more of the wholesome direction. Like that he's a reason to come home, and it's like raising another family member, and it helped that they look cute, so that you had actually a reason to like keep watching it, you know, and like see, oh, can there be like something romantic at a later point? But besides that, there are also other characters there that could also be interesting, you know, like love-wise, but then actually like I think something more got like there. But I think the dramas wasn't really focused on between androids and humans. I think like for one of the side characters wasn't really the case, but between the side characters kind of drama. I think like with Chi, there was also the thing that was like a Freya, like a different Chi, kind of like a sick. Yeah. Could like really say got like confusing. But the concept was like really interesting. Maybe the climax, the payout was like not that great. But it was really interesting. And it inspired like some other stories which approached that kind of topic, like plastic memories. I like that a lot. The setting of plastic memories was like in the sense of that there was androids in this world, it's a little bit more in the future, but the thing is like that, you know, the human brain has like a lot of freaking terabytes in there, maybe like, I don't know how many digits, but it's like a lot. But if we want to try to to make it like work on androids, it doesn't like work well. So their lifespan, you know, until their memories get like resetted, so that they not gonna explode from all this information they had, is like about 5 years, I think. They have like limited lifespan, and there was like something like this in plastic memories that eventually the main character starts to like one of those android girls, but she had not much time left, and there was also this drama of like separation, like this kind of dilemma, and I think this was like pretty interesting. But also like about how to move on from you know, when you lose someone like that. They're like not technically dead, but when they lose their memories, also like their personality and everything else is like, it's like resetting. While they look from the outside the same, they're like as a person, like the soul, you know, the heart, it's not in there anymore. This was like also really interesting for me to watch. So if we ever like imagine a future, you know, with like robots, you know, that look like human, it's not gonna be like yeah, perfect, I guess. We have like a lot of prototypes like in the working, like looking at the kind of technology. Like we have already, it's like some robots that can like walk, right? And like or like those Roomba robots, you know, that look like trash bins, like Among Us, and they can give you like your orders, you know, in like cafes, right? And this already exists, I think. Like you see this also in Licorice Recall, you know, there's like this kind of butler kind of robot. But yeah, until we get something like in those animes and stories, it's gonna be super long a run. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be alive until then. Of course, whenever you got time, it's an 80s anime about a robot girl whose creator dies, sits at Tokyo to make So many friends, which is somehow supposed to... Okay. It's like, yeah, interesting. Making many friends. Don't think the stakes, yeah, the stakes doesn't like, or like the premise doesn't sound like, but I think maybe it's like develops later. Maybe it's like a late burner. In the beginning you don't really have a direction, but then later on, oh okay. It's like a twist, or something like that, a turning point. There was also like another Android thing, right, in the last season, like made by Tezuka Productions. Where your wife is like an android, something like that. Not really sure. The reviews were like a little mixed, but maybe I like watched that. I don't know. Yeah, those kind of things are interesting. Not like saying it's my kind of niche I really enjoy, but it is a niche I like. I don't dislike it. I think I got like more interested into it since a friend of mine was like super interested in robots, and then he always would be saying like, oh, I like animes like Chobits, you know, do you have something to recommend for me? And then I was like, oh yeah, let me look into that. And then naturally I stumbled upon like really interesting anime stories, visual novels, you know, and be like, oh, this looks cool. Let's recommend him that. And actually, while I was like digging my nose into that and recommending it, I was actually like trying it on my own, you know, to be like, I don't want to waste his time. I'm gonna try it my own, see if it's good, and then I can talk with him about it when he actually gets to take his nose deeper into the materia. But yeah, sometimes romance, you know, no matter what gimmick there is, it can be like hit or miss. But if it's like something more deep, you know, it's always like about the relationships between people. And this helps like a lot with like communication, kind of. Like it teaches like some communication skills. And what like are like taboos, what is like really bad. That raises like a red flag. I kinda like that. But yeah, romance can be like hit or miss if it's like nothing with a deep premise, you know, like some just like high school, boy and girl are like falling in love. If the stakes are like not that high, not this high. If the premise is like not that promising, then yeah, it can be like, I don't know. It's a commentary on idol culture in Japan as well as being sci-fi robot fighting anime. I don't. If you like add more infos like that, it's obviously like really interesting. Like, you know, like serial experiment lane, you know, like back in days what was like not that great, but now in the current era it feels like it's ahead of time because it's like kind of like predicted things in the future and actually turn out like that. If it's like actually something deep like that, man, you know, like Oshinoko and then actually robot fighting like in Last Hero Inuyashiki can be like really interesting. I was like reading Last Hero Inuyashiki since it was like I like old mans actually. Old mans are like badass, or can be like really respectful and something you can look up to, you know, like how on the wisdom. And yeah, sci-fi robot battle, okay, like Inuyashiki, cool. That there's a good robot and a bad robot, for example. I love you, Inuyashiki, holy crap, yeah, it's good. I haven't finished the manga. I have like I haven't like bought the last volume yet. But I watched the anime. But I think like the anime and manga ending are different, kind of. Anime is like approaching a good ending. Manga, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But I remember it was like it is really good. I could like be like ahoy and like sail into the seven seas and then discover the treasure of like the last volume and read it there. But yeah, you know, I've only seen the anime. Okay, yeah. The manga and anime are like pretty identical, but just the ending is like different. But I like the way of introducing characters, you know? Like in the first chapter, it was like about the old man. In the second one's about the young boy and how they use their powers as sci-fi robot battle fighting machine, you know? Something like that. And then actually when they meet each other, then it's like, holy crap, now it's gonna be good, you know? It was a good build-up, but it's all like within 3 episodes, like actually 2 episodes. I think this formula is really familiar between having a final battle between protagonist and antagonist. Like just using them but not making them each other until the final fight, where like it's gonna be the end of the anime like series. And Bakuman was kind of like reverse-y, like the reverse it, like the fictional kind of series. When they actually start to fight each other, it's gonna be end of the series, kind of. That they make the battle like a epic one. But for Inuyashiki it was like so early. The build-up was like pretty good, but in episode 3 it was like, okay, whatever, and then it goes like back and forth, exploring the characters more before they have like actual last battle. I think that like a little bit of a run and gun in like the middle, and then in the end was the final fight, kind of. I wouldn't like say it was like masterpiece, but I liked it, you know? I didn't dislike it. It had a good idea. But yeah, the ending. Not sure, like. Miyashiki is what made me realize how much I love psychological thrillers. Yeah. It like showcase like the mindset of between the old man and like the boy like pretty good well. The boy was like pretty, yeah, he was like pretty, he needed a lot of help. You know, when I was reading it, I was like pretty young too. Maybe I need to reread it, maybe I can like give more thoughtful comments on it, you know, instead of like just turning my brain off and be like, yeah, cool. This was like how I mostly consume stuff, just turning my brain off. It's like cool action. But looking back on it, you know, reflecting on what I like read or like watched, You know that there's like much more story than be like, okay, we have like a bad guy, then throw a strong hero on it, problem done, you know? There's more like this kind of nuance, right? A little bit of fan service of like Sakuga. No, there's like more, right? Like nowadays I approach like things more with thoughts, kind of. Like that there's a story, that there's like a reason why this happens, you know? And what could be a solution, and compare that maybe with like some real world examples, kind of. I tried showing my friend Inuyashiki once, he couldn't even get to the second episode. Ah no, he got too bored of the old man. Like, I read some comments like that as well, but yeah, when they get to the second episode, then they'll be like, fuck. Yeah, if you give the power to you know, in most stories it's like that the good guys get the power, and then it's like showcasing only them. But what if the bad guy also gets like the same power, right? What will happen then? This was like really interesting to like watch. And this is like a guy that could be like any guy in our age, in a young age, high schooler, right? They could be like whatever the approaches. Like the comment, you know, he went like into a house and killed everyone, kind of. And then there was like a girl, and he was like, hey, you reach on jump? Who's your favorite One Piece character? Zoro! Oh, it's Zoro. And then yeah. Okay, let's read together Shonen Jump. It was kind of like, yo, what the hell? what you doing? But yeah, this is kind of the madness, like young people. They get like too bored of things, and they do it for the thrill, you know? When they actually knew like one of the boy, like the old man meets like another boy at some point, right? And they ally with each other, and the boy is actually friends with the other boy who has like the power as well, like the old man, right? I don't really remember the names anymore, but it has been like a long while, 3 years I think. Was a good one. It must have been the third episode then, cause I showed him the first kill of the young boy and that's what he was upset about. I see. Yeah, he went like to his friend, right? To read like Shonen Jump stuff. Then he would like do the finger pistol and actually shoot at animals, you know, and he would be like, yeah, upset about that. Why are you doing this? And he was like scared of like actually going against his friends, since he was like afraid of losing his own life as well. And then he seeked like for help, you know. And at some point he met like Inuyashiki, like the old man. But yeah, I guess. Ichigo's the main character's name, but I always forget the boy's name. Jitsu or something? Yeah, I don't know anymore. It has been a long time since I watched. I almost like erased it from my mind. So they kind of revisit at some point and be like, oh, it's like watching it the first time again. Ishigami? Yeah? Cool. It's not so deep. It's not too deep, the story, so I can't really like say too much about it, you know. Like sing like my praise about it, but I liked it. But what I could like get off, there's like pretty much the Spider-Man quotes. With great power comes like big responsibility. And pretty much about it. So yeah. Okay, bye bye role player. Like, thank you for coming to the stream. Have a nice rest of the day. I wonder what did the anime do? Because in Inuyashiki, the manga, there... Oh, actually, no, it was an anime as well. You could like see anime or like manga Trump. Like in both, you could like see a version of Trump there. It was like back when like the anime and manga was like airing, back when Trump was like still president. And has like kind of a yeah, it was like, kind of funny. You know, the orange man, when he like says things. It was more entertaining and had like some of the interesting stuff there, like anime Trump in this case, in like fight scenes. And man, the machinery, like the manga, it's like hand drawn everything. The anime, not necessarily. It's like 3D, of course. That was interesting to see. Not really something I recommend, like in terms of like, if you want like something deep. Like not my palette anymore. Back in the days it was like, yeah, cool, it's Sakuga. But nowadays, yeah. I want more flavor. I want like something long lasting afterwards. Like I read like Kagurabachi, I watch Jujutsu Kaisen, you know. Yeah. But I guess I want something different. If it's like action, maybe like games I play. Because it's like my own story, kind of. My own struggles, my own fights, more or less. But yeah. I feel like the anime, there needs to be some meaning. Every now and then I think it's okay. I can't like get too much into it. I'm probably not gonna draw the mascot. No. Just Gigi. No, this is okay. I don't know. Gigi has teeth. Yeah, I could like draw vampire teeth, pretty much. It actually doesn't look so bad if I look at the other monitor, other screen. The main screen I like see, it's like always, I don't know. It appears different from what you guys see. It's not so bad actually. I was like thinking, there needs to be more done, but actually it's not so bad. Actually, yeah, we have Robocore, right? In HololiveEN. He's like something like an android. Nah, can't like really think much about that. Stories are always nice if it includes like something like that. Not always, depends really. Yeah, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Okay, let's make proper line art. Let's make it happen. Okay, don't look, don't look. You know, when I look at her character design, then making her this kind of action, he really seems like a little child with like too much energy. And a cute one. I think this makes like a good kind of artwork regarding Raku GGK. GGK. Yeah, I guess it's good enough. I want to make something cute regarding her character design. This should work. Oh. A really interesting okay. Need to get the shape right. Not really need to, but I really want to make it like close like an original. Interesting shape. Need to put a lot of emphasis on it so that when you look at the silhouette, it's like, yeah, that's Gigi. Jonathan Verci. I wonder... Like something in my head, I'm like thinking about something right now. Not sure if I'm gonna say, I can like say it. I have like some ideas on my mind right now. You know, there are like some character designs that are like influenced on a crab, right? We had like some VTubers with like a crab kind of character design. Like Patra, before she became indie, she had like something crab related on her that VTuber design. Now she's not a crab anymore. But of course there are like some other indie VTubers that are like based on a crab design. Or have like at least a costume that's like related to a crab. And you know what crab means in Japanese? In Kani. K-A-N-I. Of course there's a similar word to Kani. That's like for the cute and funny, right? Cute and funny. That's like written like differently. And not a lot of crab tubers use the momentum, you know, with like their crab appearance on making like good clickbait and like making the Kani joke like their own. There wasn't anything like that. We are always like close to greatness, but no one pulls it off really. So I wonder if we get like something like that at some point. But I probably think it will only work in the JP sphere, since there it's like, of course we know like the difference between fiction and reality, right? And we shouldn't like take it seriously, but in the West it can be like a landmine, you know, because they don't joke around really, and they mix reality and fiction and be like, oh, that's like serious, right? You know, it's like actually a standby, right? No, it's not. It's just joking around. It's entertainment, of course. It's fiction. But yeah, I really hope at some point someone can pull it off with the Kani joke. Not to make the VTuber design a waste. Like often enough in like a certain series, the character would like always find crabs and be like, oh, Kani desu? Kani ski? You know, in relation with a Kani, that you post like the crying emoji. Kani! Kani desu? Kani ski? Something like that. Actually, the artist? I like the artist of Gigi. Maku Hitsushi sensei, or like Roll Sheep sensei. They drew like the archive fan arts I like their Blue Archive fan art. And Royal Sheep Sensei, really like some of the best Kani regarding fan art. Like it a lot. Whoa, Kani! Gigi design is like also great, actually. I like the ways Royal Sheep Sensei draws the eyes. You could like say, yeah, it's generic maybe, but Max looks cute, right? Of course, I thought like, yeah, I'm like kind of dismissing it with like having those O eyes, right? But I think it says its charm as well. If you draw like art that's like not seriously there to look like cute, but just like, yeah, give it like a certain flair. Maybe, yeah, it's just simplistic, making like things simplistic so that you can express more things. You like sacrifice on like the anime eyes to express the things better, I guess. Expression power up. Some like it, some don't like it. Yeah, there's so many zippers on her design. It's gonna be sticky fingers. Sticky fingers! Or like Zipperman in the anime. You know how the subtitles do that. Zipperman! You don't have to draw the fans, I think, like from this angle. Good. Do not have to. Don't have to draw the hardware. It's a lot of zippers. A lot of chains, keychains, like this kind of things. It's not really functional, I would say. Just like really aesthetic. A lot of drip. Cosmetics. But she has a tail and she has like things that look like fists, you know, like some boxing claws. But when it came like to her character introduction, she actually has not a lot of strength. Then again, if we go like to the realm of fan art and be like, imagine how to be a fighter, then people can like come up with something really cool. When drawing her. Like a fister. Yeah, if I'm gonna try as a fister, I think it's gonna be cute as well. Couldn't like draw her like in a badass way. Actually I can, but it's gonna look cute as well. Cute and badass is actually the best combination. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it off, so I will not draw the full body. I'm gonna cut it off. Mr. Serious. Mr. Altair. Reaches Altair, where are your legs? Oh, can you stand for your own case if you can't stand on your own legs? Yeah, maybe I'm gonna try. Nah, I'm not gonna try more. I'm gonna cut it off here. Yeah, I don't have to draw that much. Yeah. Gonna call it out here. And apply colors and call that a. Something like that. Okay. My line out is bad. I must say that character designs for Advent is pretty good. I mean Justice. Justice design is pretty good. I like the green girl. It's easy. I wonder when I'm gonna throw her. I could do it now. I could do it now. I want to use the time for something else. Another time, probably. German girls entertaining. I really like the fan art of Justice when I see them. Every time when the Aura is, has like fan arts, there's like often the cucumber thing, or like Italian memes, you know? Like the way how Italians are like shaping their hand to like a gesture. Can't really explain it. It's like kind of where like they're pointing their fingers and their thumb upwards while pressing it together, right? Like they don't crumble it, but like pointing it upwards, like all their fingers and their thumbs upwards. I was like asking like some Italians, okay, what does that like show me by emoji, what does that gesture mean? And I think it's like the equivalent to like a middle finger or something, I don't know. Like saying something rude to someone. Something like that. That's like kind of funny. There was also like memes, you know, where like guys, you know, they would hold their firearm like that and with this gesture. I think I already explained it at one time and I got like clipped as well. Can't remember anymore, but yeah, European memes. Kinda cool. And also with that we have like more of those "Are you gay?" or European kind of memes, you know. We have like the kind of dynamic bit with like Narissa and Elizabeth, like Herb. And Gigi, right? Like Kiara and Narissa, yeah. There's a lot going on. Like a new dynamics and such. Like a new kind of group. I'm gonna watch their future with great interest. Okay, I think I can think about doing the colors. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Hello, hey. I like your profile picture. Welcome to the art stream. I'm doing fan art of Gigi from HololiveEN Justice. Welcome. Aber okay. Did I really forgot that detail? Yeah, I did. Improvise? Yeah, I can improvise. I have been playing the stream as my VGM for studying, but my class got cancelled, so I'm free to chat. Yay! Hey, cool. Cool to hear that my stream could be used for BGM. Cool. Yeah, I don't know why, but I can't focus when silent. Your voice is relaxing though, so it helps a lot. I see. Thank you. But then it's cool that my voice can do something like that. That's also really relaxing. Being sleep inducing, huh? I can go much more calmer, but much more relaxed. But it wouldn't be my usual voice anymore. But yeah, I like playing with my voice around when I like for whatever reason. But doing art, yeah, doesn't make sense if I make that so randomly. Like playing with your voice around like in a Kremlin-like of manner, you know, as you're like little child, you get like a new toy and like play around on what you can do, what you can't do. Pretty much. I'm not in this age anymore to do this, but sometimes there's like the thrill there. But yeah, when you reach a certain age, sometimes you feel like, I should be a good role model. All those younger ones looking up to me. Always about shots, right? You don't have to, actually. And even if you like become 18 or something, or maybe 20, always like the question, how should I present myself? Should I act like this? Should I be like that? Right? But a lot of people would like say it depends on the moment. Depends on the situation. You can of course be yourself. Like even adults. They are like still young. Actually, like, what do you consider adult, right? What does it even mean to be adult? Yeah, but it's kinda weird being 20. It's like I'm a kid, but I'm also an adult at the same time. Even like some people who are like older than me and have a family, they haven't like found the answer yet. They still like behave like they're middle school. High school, you know. But yeah, when you're in like a situation where you actually have to take responsibility, like looking out for the younger generation, you know, be like a role model, guiding them the way. Like, what does it mean to become adults? Is it like when you're 18? Is it when you have family? When you take responsibility? There are like a lot of questions like that. Especially when you're young and get like thrown out into the world, it becomes like a little bit scary. How do you write an application? How do you do your taxes? A lot of things are like not taught in school. That are like really important, you know, like a lot of things like doing your taxes is important in life. But nobody teaches you that. Sadly, know how to do math. While those things are important too, yeah. It's kind of like irresponsible. Sometimes you have good teachers who are like, who do more than the, you know, the teaching and like lessons of like math and such. Sometimes they would like approach you and like ask you what you want to do. I would like to do art, right? But I can't like pay my bills like that. But they will be like, nah, do art. Do what you like to do. What you want to do. I didn't really follow the advice. So yeah. There was a time where I like gave up with drawing. Should be like a hobby, right? And when you get older, you see that you will have no time to draw anymore. And I reached that point. I actually could understand. Unless you make it your job, you probably don't get to do the things you like to do as, during your free time. Because you will not have free time. Like during studying phase, you know, gonna be rough. Now, besides art, I also play Blue Archive, and actually Blue Archive, it's more than just a gacha game for like lolicons and such. It actually has like really deep messages in there, and really like challenges, really like puts the things on the questions on like, you know, when I talk about what does it mean to be an adult, and what does it mean to take responsibility? It's pretty much... it's really deep, actually. Like how Blue Archive approaches that kind of question. I love this game very much. So yeah, you can expect me to talk it out sometimes. When I don't stream it. You play like as the sensei in Blue Archive. Blue Archive is like a gacha game, like a military tactical RPG game with the focus on like youth, schoolgirls and guns. And it's like about the story kept within the heart. You play like as a sensei in this story. So you're like a teacher, right? You're like a role model. At the beginning it's like really... it's kinda like slow. Because it needs you introduced to the world. And you need to like learn about the characters. Some of the characters there. Then you get attached to them. And then afterwards you get like some stakes. It doesn't like hook you right in the beginning. Maybe for some people it does, I don't know. But for me it took like time. And when the hook actually happened, I was like, okay, now I see actually why people like it. But afterwards there are like so much more stakes kind of. Like at the beginning it's like really slowly, really like oh, these are like cute kids, you know, they're like going to school and it's good and funny, but actually the stakes, it will like go tremendously upwards and then you are like in point of no return anymore. And it gets like so good at some point. And it actually challenges the belief of like what an adult actually means. For the sensei it's like for an adult it means like to take responsibility. But for some it's like, for this belief gets also like challenged by like other adults in the game, that an adult's supposed to abuse their wisdom, their power, and the experience, and that those with power should like rule about those without, kind of, you know, the strong eat the weak. Like a slow build-up of type of games that makes you care for the characters. Yeah, pretty much. And Blue Archive actually, it got like award, won the award in 2021, in 2022, for the best story game in the Play Store. Like 2021 it was like Play Store, 2022 it was like in the KR kind of fan site, I think. Or not fan site, like some kind of website. You get like rewards for that. The best thing about that kind of gacha game, when they get their W's, like this, or like some milestones, like reaching this amount of followers on X, they give you like a 10 pull. They give you like something in return. And for a lot of people it's like, yeah, Blue Archive is like one of the most generous gacha games out there. It's like really cool. But yeah, about the thing, why is it like putting the question what it does mean to be an adult? Like, there are a lot of schoolgirls, right? And they have like guns and everything. The thing's like also like a bit questionable, or like maybe a little bit eerie, that you question at some point, where are the parents, you know? The only adults in this game are like those robot kind of people, and like animal adults. They look like those kind of furries, kind of like little furries. The only human is like Sensei you play, and maybe some mystic kind of humanoids, like kind of, they look like kind of evil. Puts you like the question, did they got like abandoned? Is this like kind of orphanage, you know, like Angel Beats kind of thing? All of them have halos, you know, so when they get shot they don't die, it's just like ouch, you know, it just hurts. So they're resistant to gunshots, you know. It puts like a lot of questions. But the thing is, like, the game doesn't like explain you things, it's like working a show don't tell. So if you read the story, which is like a little bit vision novel type based, it goes like really fast. It's like really fast paced. So it really respects your time, which is like pretty rare for a gacha game to do. Like with Arknights, it was like a little bit horrible for me as an experience, since it's just like a wall of text and they explain too many things. It's like tell but don't show, kind of. I start a stage, I read 15 minutes, I play the stage. That takes like 3 minutes, afterwards I'm like 50 minutes reading again. It takes too much time. With Blue Archive I'm like in 3 to 7 minutes done. And staging, the stage of farming and story are like separated, so you can do the other if you have time. Or if it gets unlocked, whatever. I really like that. Of course, I got a little bit of a glimpse what it means to be like an adult with other games like Yakuza, with characters like Kazuma Kiryu. There were like a little bit of stakes that a girl, an orphanage, was like targeted, kind of. And she got like into the world of Yakuzas, like the mafia, right? Underworld. And you're like the kind of guy who has to protect her. I got a little bit of that, but Blue Archive really opened my eyes. Maybe it is like why I'm a little bit more, I don't know, why I sound more mature. I don't know. But it's also like life experience in general. Just like I recognize a lot of things, and it opened my eyes. And even if you don't really get what it is with Blue Archive, I think there's a clip somewhere. can just show a little bit, but afterwards, yeah, don't get too much into spoilers. Like, great stories are like really best experience if you go in blind. You could search it up, I guess. YouTube. I don't know how the clip is called. But yeah, the story's pretty good. Like, Blue Archive is pretty good at gatekeeping. On the outside it seems like pretty degenerate, and people are like pretty good at like keeping normies away. But once you get like through the wall and dive in deeper, yeah, you see like how great it is. You look into, if you stare into the abyss stares back, kind of. And this colorful world is actually a deep game. A deep story. You wouldn't like, I think that things would like turn out this way after like the colorful beginning in like colorful world. The colors are like really clean, you know, it's like the really clean sky blue. It's like the color of youth, right? Aoharu, blue spring. Like this kind of fresh colors in there. I think like HololiveEN had like a collab at like 2021. I watched like a stream from Ollie, Chiara. I think besides them, Crony, Bales and Fauna had it also streamed. Gura had like also a collab with Blue Archive, I think. Not only did she stream, but she did the cover song of Target for Love. The song's like really beautiful, by the way. Like it's an English song. So you should like get the meaning. It's like not in Japanese or something. Beautiful and heartwarming. Which app are you using? What app I'm using? WhatsApp? Hello Mayuzumi, welcome to the art stream. I'm doing fan art of Gigi from HololiveEN Justice. Welcome. I really use an app application, you know. But what I'm using for drawing is Clip Studio Paint. A really good program. Really powerful art program. But it costs money, of course. But yeah, if you don't have the money to get to use it, I recommend Medipeng. Or Krita. Some people use Ibis Paint. Hello DJ, welcome to the art stream. I'm making fan art of Gigi from HololiveEN Justice, welcome. How do you write it? Clip Studio Paint, C-L-I-P. Studio, you know how to write it, and then Paint, right? If it's like referring to the other programs I recommended, then yeah. Yep, Clip Studio Paint. Exactly like that. Perfect. Well, I was at some point also someone who drew with pen and paper. But I recognize that for the future it's better to learn how to do digital art as well. The thing is, like, if you know how to draw on with pen and paper, like analog wise, you have to really learn everything when you go to digital art. You have to learn drawing like this, and this takes like a lot of time as well. While traditional drawing is like, you know, the OG, it's good as well. If you want to be productive and don't want to buy new paper, new pens, you know, to save more money and to save the environment, then digital drawing is like much better in the long run. There's a question though, okay, on like buying tablets, graphic tablets. What's better? The one with screen or this one without screen? Some people like say, oh, the screen looks cooler, right? It's more expensive, so this must be better, right? But actually the one without the screen is better. Like when you have a screen, you know, it's like heads down generation. You have like unhealthy posture. You look like downwards and maybe like a shrimp, you know, for a long time. And a lot of jobs that include like sitting for a long time are pretty unhealthy in the long run. Like those jobs where you like stand, like walk around regularly, are actually the healthier ones, but those don't pay a lot. Right. Office jobs are like what are the most paying one. So yeah, I got like the ones without the screen. And if I'm gonna draw, I look like straight forward into the screen instead of like downwards, so it is like more healthy in the long run. And yeah, if you ever do a mistake like this, you can just be like strg Z and then it's gone. You can like repeat it and like disappeared. It's like pretty neat. But yeah, whenever you go back to a normal drawing, you know, like to traditional drawing, it's like you're reaching out to something to like control Z and then, oh, it's not there anymore. I think like some artists had like this kind of case where they're like, oh, I can't undo my choice anymore. It's like real life, right? I wouldn't like say digital is better, but in the long run, it is great. There are like more upsides and downsides. But in the end, you do you. If you like traditional drawing more, then good. If you want to transition to Clip Studio Paint, to digital drawing, it's also good. But it takes a lot of patience and time, since you have to relearn drawing. It can take like weeks, maybe a month, to get like used to drawing on a tablet. It's not like you're staring down at your paper and then you actually draw. You look like at a screen, while downwards you're like actually moving your pen and everything. Can get like some time to get used to. It's like learning how to ride a bicycle, but takes much more longer. Well, more art in the world is nice. I see more art in my timeline? Cool. I rather like that than to see some drama. Well, you will find the answer at some point. I cannot tell you what to draw. HololiveEN has a lot of artists, right? Like among the talents that they can draw. But if I look at the boys' side, some happen to be capable of drawing, like Oga. Auran can draw a little bit. But yeah, Stars English. I think Gerard and Fleon are a little bit of a beginner. Intermediate. Yeah, we don't really have dedicated artists there compared to like live. We had Gamma at some point, but he's terminated. There's not a lot. You know, if we had someone like Altair, you know, someone with the voice of Altair. He has like a really clean, comfy voice. Would like imitate him, right? I think I could imitate his voice. I could really do that. And like pretend to be Altair. But yeah, if someone like Altair would, with his voice, and he could draw, I think, yeah, it would be like really a comfy stream where you can like visit it. Maybe if Shinri can like do that as well, it would be also like a really comfy stream. What I like about Shinri are like his Satsudan streams. And when he plays horror games, he turns it into like a comfy kind of stream for some reason. He doesn't get scared really, he's like there for the lore. He likes the he likes his ghost girls or something like that. I wish Altair would do more Satsudans. But yeah, with what they like stream most of the part, I can't, and especially like endurance kind of wise, can't really bring myself to watch them. I don't have enough time. But I like them. They're not perfect, of course, but they're gonna be at some point. Yeah, Hollow Stars art. I did something with Ruse, but I couldn't I didn't finish it. I did a remake, I did a redraw again. The post looks like better now. Could like open it actually. Actually nah, let me finish Gigi here, then I could like talk about it. Okay. How do I do this? A little bit weird to do in Clip Studio, but this could work. How do I do? Okay, yeah, doesn't really work well. Something like this. No, it doesn't work. Great. Don't know how to make this work. Well, let's do it by heart. Let's do it by heart. Delete this one. Yeah. Okay, and do a colorful background or without? cheese has a lot of warm colors. Brown, dark brown, orange, yellow, red. Maybe like something brown or something pink. Let's do something pink. No, that's too dark. I'm gonna draw the legs. You don't need much here. I don't need much here. The G in Gigi stands for Kremlin. Maybe yellow. Maybe yellow. I don't know what works here. We also make a mix of like different colors, like confetti kind of, right? It's the birthday theme. It's our birthday theme. Tomorrow's her birthday, by the way. 18th of October. I remember correctly. It should also be on her schedule. I don't know what she will do there. A lot of people don't know what to do there. Welcome back. I'm Tosan. Yeah, that sucks. But the show must go on. Yeah, it's not bad expression-wise. It appears warm. It appears warm. Can I apply some filters? I like to do that. I like to do that in Medibang. What's the difference here? What's the difference? No difference. I don't see a difference. Okay, good, cool. I don't need to apply effects here. Blur. Oh, okay, I see a difference. Cool. No, well, I don't need that. Okay. Maybe make the color of yellow a little bit more brighter. Okay, let's see. Give a darker background. Let's see what I missed out. Let's select a cold color for that. Do this. Okay. And this. I need to correct something here. Da, 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 da. Yep. There are some things. There are something. Now depends on the question. Depends on what you want. If I'm gonna give you a tip, will I give you I can give you a pen tip, you know, the tip of the spear, right? Can I give it to you literally? Well, it really depends how you ask and what you want. You ask a good question, you will get good answers, right? Yeah, what do you struggle with here? I can't give you like random random advice, you know, without knowing what are you really struggling with here. What are you struggling with there? Huh? What's the problem? Doshita. Bowl cut. Is the problem variety? Is it variety? I don't know. It's cool that you ask me, but we have internet, right? You have a lot of resources out there. Whenever you struggle, there's a lot of help there. I mean, my stream's entertainment. You see like how I draw it step by step. Kind of. In theory you can ask me, but what if there's a video or a guy that explains much better than me? Then you don't need me, right? I'm feeling some Japanese guides out there, like from Naoki Saito, his channel. He does like a lot of good good advices. Not really like how do you draw hair, it's just like a little bit of explanation, you know, like mindset wise. And then showing some examples. And actually those are good examples he like shows. And if it's not that, it's like someone who's not good at drawing submits a picture and be like, hey, this is my best piece, can you give me some, can you improve it? And advice on how I make this better. And something like that, you know, like retrying I pick artwork. There are like some good good ones out there from Saito Sensei. I'm not sure about the pink. Maybe I can do it without the pink. Nah, I think I need the pink. I need it. I need it. But okay, it's fine. I think I make this kind of pink background like maybe like a flower kind of form. Make it like more flower-ish. So how do I do this? How do I accomplish it? Maybe something like airbrush and then make it white. White airbrush. And slowly. Flower shaped. I don't know. Let's try something. If it looks good, then I can use it for future, maybe like for future artworks. Try the same thing. I'm developing my own techniques, haha. Yeah, could work. Okay. Alright. And one last thing will be to leave my signet somewhere. Small enough. Okay, good enough. Kinda cute. It's kinda cute. Kawaii-ja. Okay. Well, then I will cut it short here. So this was like almost 3 hours. I kind of was like pretty busy with her hair, kind of. Like her character design, let's put it up here. Looks like this one here, right? It's like kind of complicated. And with the hoodie, it's like takes a lot of time to draw. I took like kind of this side of as a reference, just a tail as well. Oh man. If I would have included more, I would have surely forgotten how to draw her tail. But yeah, I came up like with this here. I think it's good enough. So this is like where I will wrap it up, so to say. Yeah, for everyone who were here, who are here, thank you for watching. And I'm gonna wish you all a nice rest of the day, evening, night, whatever time zone you are. And with that I say bye bye. Bye bye.